Elenni, thank you for joining us on the couch. Normally on the couch we've had real estate agents, we've had lawyers, and today we've got Elenni Stamoudis, who is from Mortgage Choice, who is a broker with us here. So thanks, Elenni.
Thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
I appreciate you
taking the time out of my day.
So, I'm going to ask you the standard questions that we've asked all the other people, and then we'll go through a little bit about you and your future and stuff like that.
Cool.
So, Elenni, what was your first car?
My first car was a Hyundai Elantra.
Okay.
It was white. It's a bit of a beast. But actually my first vehicle was a quad bike.
A quad bike?
Yes, which I don't think you knew about me.
No.
Yeah.
So Elenni had a quad bike?
Yeah. Yeah.
People? Quad bike, Elenni.
We used to go quad riding on farms and stuff.
Okay.
So that was good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
First ever car was a Elantra and a quad bike.
Yeah.
What is your favourite sports team?
Can't say I'm much of a die-hard sports fan.
Okay.
I do appreciate soccer. My partner follows Arsenal, so we'll go with Arsenal.
You go with Arsenal.
We'll go with that.
As a Spurs supporter, that's hard, but we'll have to hold that one. And I think I know the answer to the next one.
Yeah.
What's your favourite holiday destination?
It's got to be Greece.
It's got
to be Greece. I love Greece. I could go there every year if I could. There's just every island's different. Every island's unique.
Yeah.
So I do love that.
So your heritage is you're part Greek and part Greek Cypriot.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So, but you don't speak Greek.
No.
If your parents are watching this,
Yeah.
you need to have a word with them.
Yeah. I cop a lecture for it often. But,
You would do.
That's another story.
But so Greece, Greek islands, and going to all the different ones.
Yeah.
And then
anywhere in the Mediterranean, I love it.
And your partner's Greek as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We all stick together.
You stick together.
Yes.
What do you think has been your biggest business achievement?
Probably in the last 12 months, I've completed my certificate 4 in mortgage broking. I've gone through level 1 with Mortgage Choice.
Yep. And just hold on that one for a second. You're one of the only people I know that went through faultless level 1. So level 1 is something where they're checking on your advice, they're checking on your compliance, they're checking on the quality of the work that you're doing, and you passed 100%.
Yeah.
So that is a big achievement.
I've got a good mentor, James.
Thanks for that. But that is a big achievement. It's a good achievement.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that's probably my biggest business achievement. I'm currently studying my diploma as well.
Yep.
So a bit of more study after uni, but it's good.
And so you can have your diploma done this year, you think?
Yep, in the next couple of months.
Super.
Couple of weeks, hopefully.
Some lenders now make you have your diploma to even even sort of work with them.
Yeah, correct.
So
yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your history? Where's your history come from?
My history. Well, I actually met James at one of my uni lectures. So, as you would remember.
Yes.
I studied. I did a Bachelor of Commerce. I majored in accounting and financial planning.
Yep.
And you came to one of my financial planning classes.
Yep.
And did a bit of a presentation, and that's how I had met James. I didn't actually have the intention of being a broker. I never really crossed my mind.
No, you didn't.
But that was kind of my foot in the door to financial planning.
So we rescued Elenni from financial planning. Is basically what we did.
So that was almost 4 years ago, and I never left.
Superb.
Yeah.
So, what you now dealing with first-time buyers? You're dealing with second-time buyers. You're dealing with buyers. You're dealing with sellers.
Yeah.
And you're seeing them right at the very, very beginning. So, like, if you're looking at a first-time buyer, right, what is your biggest tip for a first-time buyer?
My biggest tip would be to come in sooner rather than later.
Okay.
There's no harm in reviewing your scenario, even if you're not ready to buy.
So to put it in a list, it's about getting in early.
Yeah. Being informed of your scenario.
Yeah.
So, sometimes I have clients that sit down with me and they have no idea where they're sitting. They don't know if they're ready to buy. They don't know if they need to wait.
Yeah.
And we sort of walk them through step by step to help them get there. We may be able to look at other options to get them there sooner if they like. Possibly if they have guarantors they can involve, which might help them get into the market sooner. But I definitely think being informed and getting in sooner, being informed of your scenario, and being realistic as well, not expecting that your first home is going to be a multi-million-dollar mansion on the beachfront.
No.
Be realistic in your price range and what you're comfortable with as well.
And not to overstretch and push yourself too far.
Exactly, yeah.
Because they want to have a life as well, yeah?
Exactly, yeah. Be realistic with the repayments as well, knowing that they could still go up, and being comfortable if they were to go up, that you would still be able to have the lifestyle that you want and meet those repayments.
And I suppose that means that you're helping the clients go through their living expenses and making sure they're being realistic on what they're expecting to live off as well. Yeah?
And being realistic with your sort of 5-year plan or the coming years to see if anything's going to change in your scenario. Maybe if you're a young couple, you might be looking to have children in the next few years.
Yep.
Being realistic in that and considering that in your plan moving forward as well.
Awesome. That's good. How do you feel about the future?
I'm excited. I think it's an exciting time at the moment. Obviously there's been changes with the assessment rate, which can make all the difference to some people. Maybe if they came in 6 months ago, they weren't in a position to buy. And now, they may have better borrowing capacity than previously. So it's an exciting time. As we know, this time of the year, coming into spring, we usually see more property come on the market as well.
Yep.
Which is exciting, especially for first-time buyers if they're looking to get in. So I think it's a good time to sort of review their scenario and see where they're sitting.
I think there's a bit of positive. It feels like there's a bit of positivity around.
Yeah.
It feels like people are a little bit more positive than they were 6 months ago.
Yeah, absolutely. After the Royal Commission, it was all very sort of turbulent and a lot of pressure on the industry. I think a lot of people were listening to sort of horror stories that they'd heard from friends or family and thinking that they weren't ever going to get into the market. But we can definitely see that things are changing and it's looking very positive.
That's good. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time with us today. I'm James from Mortgage Choice Miami and Burleigh and Palm Beach, and this is Elenni from Mortgage Choice Miami, Burleigh and Palm Beach.